Big news, Tottenham enter talks with free agent winger. He has a Premier League medal. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Latest reports suggest that Tottenham are already plotting a sensational move to bring a soon-to-be free agent winger back to the Premier League. Recent reports indicate that chairman Daniel Levy has turned his attention towards one target in particular, Bayern Munich's Leroy Sane. Sane, who was a key figure at Manchester City during his time in England, is now 29 years old and approaching the end of his current deal with Bayern Munich. During his time at City, Sane won 2 Premier League titles, the FA Cup and 3 EFL Cups, making him a proven winner at the highest level. Tottenham's bold move for Leroy Sane. According to reports from Fichajes, Spurs have already entered talks with Leroy Sane as they explore the possibility of signing him as a free agent in the summer of 2025. With Sane's contract at Bayern Munich set to expire, Daniel Levy is said to be closely monitoring the situation and aiming to capitalise on what could be a rare opportunity to bring a player of Sane's calibre to North London. The report suggests that Tottenham are keen to bolster their attacking options for the upcoming season and view Sane as the perfect addition. A player with his pace, creativity and experience would significantly strengthen Ange Postecoglou's side, adding another dimension to their forward line. While Tottenham's interest in Sane is clear, they may face stiff resistance from Bayern Munich. The German giants are reportedly eager to extend Sane's contract and are concerned about the prospect of losing him on a free transfer. According to Fichajes, Bayern have been working to convince the winger to sign a new deal, but as of yet, their efforts have been unsuccessful. Losing Sane without a transfer fee would be a significant blow for Bayern, both on and off the pitch. However, with Sane holding the cards as his contract runs down, Tottenham's hopes of signing him remain alive. Fabrizio Romano Shares update on Mathys Tel Permanent Move to Tottenham. Tottenham boss Ange Postecoglou is convinced that loanee forward Mathys Tel will sign on a permanent deal in the summer from Bayern Munich. But Fabrizio Romano has thrown a potential spanner in the works via his GIVEMESPORT transfer newsletter by stating that the young Frenchman's move could depend on how his loan spell pans out. Spurs beat competition from local rivals Arsenal and Premier League giants Manchester United to the signing of the prodigy on transfer deadline day, including a buy option for Tel, which stands at around £46 million. Making his debut for Tottenham against Liverpool on Thursday evening, the Frenchman impressed despite Tottenham's defeat on Merseyside, and fans would think to be looking forward to a huge capture in the summer. However, Romano thinks differently. Tel's clause includes a buy option only, without an obligation, and even though Tottenham will likely wish to activate that in the summer to add to their forward ranks, it's uncertain whether the Frenchman will oblige. Mathys Tel has had a glittering start to his professional career, and despite being frozen out by Vincent Kompany in the Bundesliga, he could look for pastures new if Tottenham don't become an attractive enough proposition in the summer, in which Romano has revealed there are no guarantees over his future in North London. Writing exclusively in his GIVEMESPORT newsletter, Romano stated that although Tottenham have a good chance of signing Tel, nothing is a formality for Postecoglou and Daniel Levy, saying, "It depends. The buy option clause can only be activated if the player approves too. I'm sure Spurs have good chances, but of course it depends on how these months will go. It's not something guaranteed, but possible, yes." Mathys Tel has 16 goals in 83 outings for Bayern, with the majority of those being substitute appearances as a result of being behind Harry Kane, Leroy Sane and more in the pecking order in Bavaria. But with a clear run of games under his belt in the English capital, he could find a new home at Tottenham if he can start scoring straight from the off. Tottenham made late enquiry about signing exciting Man City player. Spurs' pursuit of James McAtee was dealt a major blow as Manchester City firmly rejected their approach just days before the transfer deadline. Tottenham had an active transfer window, bringing in a mix of young talent and experienced players in an attempt to bolster their squad for the rest of the season. James McAtee, the highly rated Manchester City midfielder, was linked with a move to North London. But despite Tottenham's interest, City made it clear they had no intention of selling. Manchester City blocked James McAtee's move despite interest from Tottenham. Spurs' interest in James McAtee came as no surprise given the 22-year-old's growing reputation, Known for his creativity and composure on the ball, Mathys has been on the radar of several top clubs, and Spurs saw him as a player who could help elevate their midfield. According to TBR Football, Tottenham inquired about Mathys' availability shortly before the transfer deadline. However, Manchester City were resolute in their stance and refused to part ways with the attacking midfielder. Sources informed TBR Football that City turned down bids of up to £30 million from multiple Bundesliga clubs, including Bayer Leverkusen, RB Leipzig, Mainz and Stuttgart. According to the publication, Manchester City's rejection of bids for Mathys stems from the fact that they do not want a repeat of the Cole Palmer situation. They fear the young midfielder has immense potential, one they want to keep at the club. The Athletic has since reported that Manchester City informed Tottenham that no senior player would be sold during the transfer window. This included Mathys, reflecting a firm stance from the club to retain their most promising player, ensuring they continue to develop within the Etihad environment. For Tottenham, missing out on Mathys will be a disappointment, but the additions of Tel, Danso and Kinski could still prove decisive as the season progresses. Tottenham are among a host of Premier League clubs with a long-standing admiration for Athletic Bilbao winger Nico Williams, according to The Athletic. Spurs, along with Arsenal, Chelsea and Liverpool, are reportedly keen on the 22-year-old, who is now more open to a summer move to England. Per the report, Williams wanted to join Barcelona last year, but a move to Camp Nou now appears unlikely given Rafinha and Lamine Yamal's current form. As a result, the Spaniard may now be tempted by offers from England's biggest clubs, who would likely need to pay his release clause, set at around £50 million. Tottenham's recent transfer activity suggests they could be well placed to trigger Williams' release clause after the season. The Lilywhites broke their transfer record last summer to sign Dominic Solanke from Bournemouth in a £65 million deal, while they also brought in Mathys Tel on loan in January. The Euro 2024 winner has been a key player for Bilbao this season, scoring 4 goals and providing 5 assists in 30 appearances across all competitions. Praised as absolutely frightening by John Bennett, the 22-year-old is now in his 4th senior season at the Basque club, having broken into the first team in 2021-20 seconds. Williams, who could reportedly demand wages of £300,000 per week, finished joint first among La Liga's top assisters last term, recording 14 goal involvements in 31 games. That's it for today's update. If you liked the video and want to keep up with everything Tottenham, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for our latest content. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and share it with other Spurs fans. Let's build our Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for watching, and as always, come on you Spurs!